it's literally been informed through the deeper understanding of the horizontal diaphragms of the body, the tentorum that relates to the TMJs, that relates to the breathing diaphragm, that relates to the birthing diaphragm, the final diaphragm that has to open for birth. Quite spectacular. Come to sitting in your comfortable seated position. Let's wait for Annika. Hi, Annika, welcome. So come to sit in your easy seated position, whatever that is, easy cross-legged, whatever that may be. And just start to listen to your breathing. Slow everything down and begin to hear your breath in and out. Gently, with each breath, beginning to drop into a state of harmony, union, connection. Harmonizing the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for coherence, optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Without this coherence, we can't bring our reality into a place that we truly, truly desire it to be. And our work in pregnancy is to come into this state of being in which the mind and the heart flow harmoniously together, and ebbing and flowing, continuous communication between these energy centers on the vertical axis. And so today, as we practice, we can consider bringing into balance our thinking mind and our feeling heart. This is coherence. Placing a hand to heart and a hand to baby. And now dropping awareness into our heart center and flooding this awareness of heart. And acknowledging our baby's journey together for now, but one day baby individuating and becoming something other. And as we bring ourselves into coherence, understanding that to be powerful manifestors of our reality, it is imperative to not only set clear intentions with our mind, but to have our emotional state of being with the heart at the center of this alignment, in alignment, coming together in perfect unison. When this intention saturates every layer of our being, every cell of our body, every thought in our minds, we become unstoppable creators of our own reality. Enveloping baby in your love, your warmth, this heart potential, this unstoppable energy, infused by gratitude. Gently bringing both hands to heart space. Spend a moment with intention, whatever arises for you. Maybe it relates to pregnancy, to birth, to the journey ahead. Maybe it doesn't. And when you are ready, you can gently begin to open your eyes. And come onto all fours. We're going to find energy flow through all the joints of the body as well today, as we tend to do in our pregnancy practice, because sometimes the joints are where energy stagnates. Tuck your toes under,
Press fully into the balls of the mounds of the toes. Flip your tail up, pull into your hands and stretch your chest forward with gaze to the sky. On your exhale, flatten your feet. Mound your palms. Slowly turn your tail under, press up between the shoulder blades and relax your neck. Flat palms, tucked toes. Inhale, flip the tail up, look up. Exhale, press into the ball mounds of the hands, of the fingers, and now. Keep doing this so that we are flexing through the
So good, so good. And then just gently coming to center.
and take one moment in neutral here. Open your knees wider. Bring your toes closer together. Press back. Exhale, relax your head. Inhale, shift your weight forward, look up. Exhale, round. Press back once again. Sweep your arms around, hands to the hips. Inhale, keep your chin down, slowly lift the hips, and then express fully through the front body as you lift your gaze. Gently deepen back down. Inhale, reach both palms high. Exhale, hands to the mat. Let me just change my screen. Inhale, come back to center, look up. Exhale, round strongly. Inhale, press your hips back, swing your arms around, hands to the hips. Slowly lift the hips up, energizing the front body, open the chest wide. Exhaling, reach your arms high, sit down on the heels, hands to heart center. Take 2 deep breaths, steady and meditative. Beautiful. Walk your palms forward, keep the knees wide, keep walking your palms forward. Rotate the fingers out slightly and slowly bring your chest down to the ground in melting heart. Stretching out the shoulders and just feeling into that space. Our focus today is on the heart space, but also on creating space into the side body as well. Walk your palms back, spread your palms down, dog hands, tuck toes under, scoop baby into the spine as you press up between the shoulder blades, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Relax your neck. Feel into a firm foundation and enjoy the extensions right up through the creases of the hips. Step your feet as wide as the mat, walk your hands back, and come on down into Malasana squat. Taking 3 breaths, you can press the elbows into the inner knees and reach through the heart. Interlace your palms. Inhale, rise with strength, heel toe your feet hips distance, and sit down in your chair. Shift your weight onto your left foot and pick your right knee up. Pause. Straighten your right leg, swing the leg around in a wide arc behind you and over the left side of the mat, knife edge of the foot into the ground. Reach up through the palms, exhale, side bend to the left, opening the right side body strongly. Gently bring the spine to neutral, press up onto the ball of your right foot. Without a wobble, step your right foot back onto the ground, sit a little deeper into the chair. Pick your left knee up, straighten the leg. Swing the leg around, Shiva Crescent on the other side. First of all, elongate and then take it to a side bend to the right. Squeeze the base of the fingers and draw that left side over, creating space. Gently come to center, press up onto the ball of your left foot. Step your left foot next to the right. Heel toe your feet out, wider than the mat. Hands to heart, come on down, squat. Feel space in the pelvis. Broad and wide. Fingertips come to the ground, lift the hips. Parallel your feet, take a deep breath in, maybe stay halfway, or deepen into Uttanasana, hold 2 full breaths. Walk your hands forward, please, and you're in a downward facing dog. Please look at your left palm and step your left foot off the mat and to the left side of your palm. You might clock your hands slightly to the diagonal to the right and then begin to shimmy out the hips, keeping the right leg engaged. You'll take your rotations, various different spaces and places, and just find some mobility in that left hip. Exaggerate the movements, do what feels good. Straighten the left leg, roll the right heel directly behind the toes. Press into both palms and relax your neck. Keep your spine wide and long. You might even shift a little bit of weight to the left side to increase the stretch. Feel. Do what feels good. Use blocks if the ground seems far away. Slowly release the right knee to the ground and stir the pot. These are your early labor flow movements. They will help labor to go quicker and baby to orient to the birth canal. Correct orientation really does make a huge difference to how you birth. Straighten your left leg, slide the heel away, walk your hands forward, take a deep bow. Flex that left foot so that you roll onto the back of the heel and absorb the stretch. Walking your palms back, sit down on your right heel, place your palm to the ground behind you. Either look to the sky and wait, or lift baby and explore strength and openness through the body space. If you feel compromised in any way, don't go up. We build our strength over time and gently deepen down. Please come back onto your shins, open the knees wide, sit down on your heels. Hands to the thighs, take a moment. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, place your palms to the ground. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Pressing the hips back. And slowly from here, sweep your arms around, bring your hands to your sacrum, keep your head bowed, slowly ripple the hips up. Finally, lift the chin. Slowly, hips come back down. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, hands come to earth, tap toes, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Feel into your flow. Allow the movements to flow. Feel your body as fluidity, which it is 4 times the volume in bloods and fluids during pregnancy. Turn your toes out slightly to the outer edges of the mat. Walk your hands back. Inhale here. Exhale, squat. 2 deep breaths. Cultivating strength in the legs, interlace the palms, inhale, press into the feet and rise. Parallel the feet slightly, keep them wide though. Bend your knees, draw the arms back in a wide arc, interlace the hands behind you, release your index fingers, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Baby between your thighs. If you have heartburn, bring your elbows to your knees and wait. If you're feeling good, straighten the legs and explore the space. Hands come to earth, walk your hands forward, your back from your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and out. Look at your right palm, step your right foot off the mat to the right side. And stir the part. Keeping that right knee and left knee elevated. And just finding big circles, exaggerating the movements, exploring the felt sense through that hip. Straighten the right leg, embrace the earth with your palms, press into the ground and bow. Take up the stretch, so really reach in and take up the slack, exploring the inner thigh stretch. Gently release your left knee to the ground and again stir the part. This time you'll feel a different kind of mobility in the hips with the left knee on the earth. Try to release any stiffness in the torso. Just let the torso go along for the ride as you shimmy out the hips. Finally, straighten that right leg, flex the foot, slide the heel slightly away. It's to the diagonal. Walk your hands forward, and once again, stretch. Walk your palms back, sit down on your left heel, left palm to the ground. Either gaze to the sky and stay, or rise and arc and explore. Gently come on down. Back onto your shins, toes touch, knees wide, hands to the thighs. Close your eyes and take 2 long breaths. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, palms touch the ground, tap toes, and press back, down dog. Please step your feet together. Look down the midline of your mat to the front of the mat. Carefully step your left foot down that midline. Spin the right heel to the ground. You're in a triangle foundation. Capture your left shin with your left hand. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Take it around in a big halo, all the way back and down. 2 more spins. Don't be floppy with that arm. Engage. Spread the fingers. On the 3rd pass, half bind your right arm behind you. Strongly roll the right shoulder open and then drape your head over the left shoulder. Deep neck stretch on the right side. Inhalation, keep the half bind of the right arm rise. Reverse Trikonasana, reach back. Gently now, bend your left knee, Place your left fingertips on the ground, baby on the inside of the left thigh. If you wish, you can follow with your right fingertips or keep the half bind if you are confident in your practice. Press onto the ball of the right foot. Float into half moon, spinning the right hip over the left and reaching your right arm high. This is an incredible pose for pregnancy, bringing strength and elation into the body and also helping baby to make rotation if it's needed. This horizontal patterning through the endocrine system is also very helpful. Fingertips down to the ground. Please square the hips first. Slowly travel the right foot down. Toes turn out slightly. And you're in Parsvottanasana. You might need to heel toe the left foot out to make space for baby. Lengthen the spine first. Press back through the right heel. Press forward through the left ball of the foot and bow deeply. Beautiful. Very gently press up onto the ball of the right foot and bring the right knee down to the ground. Inhale, pray your palms rise, square the twist. In other words, narrow the hips and squeeze between the thighs. Exhale, rotate to the left, look to the left thumb. Inhale, pray your palms. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, pray your palms. Exhale, open twist to the left. Place your right palm outside your left knee. Continue to gaze to your left thumb. Keep the spine long on its axis and find the twist through the upper ribs. Inhale, sweep that left arm down. Pray the palms, reach them to the sky. Exhale, place the right palm on the ground, tuck the right toes under, kick the knee up and reach your left arm high. Hold, find strength. Engage through the inner crease of the right leg so that the hip doesn't drop. Gently replace the right knee to ground. Take that left foot back and bring it to earth. Reach your left arm overhead and extend. Feel the stretch through the side body. Those of you who are feeling strong in the pelvis today, reach your left arm straight up to the sky, shift the weight onto the right palm. Float the left leg up parallel to the ground, echoing a half moon but kneeling. And as you find still point, you're integrating deep into the transverse muscles, releasing the abdominis rectus, which we don't use anymore. We find other stabilizing muscles, completely optional. Bend your knee, catch your foot, bow your body, optional. Beautiful, Maxine. And gently come onto all fours, cat and cow rolling. This means as you look up, you can roll your hips out, ribs go along for the ride, head as well. Just finding big serpentine movements through the spine. Change the directional flow if it feels appropriate. Downward facing dog. 3 strong breaths in your dog. Bring your feet together, look down the midline of the mat, and avoiding baby, step the right foot forward and spin the left heel to ground. Triangle foundation, place your right palm just below the knee on the shin. Inhale, sweep your left arm up, spread the fingers, draw the arm back, elbow bend, rotate through the ribs. 2 more times. Feel the sacrum move as well. Don't be stiff in the sacrum. Allow for any movement that the body wants to experience. Half bind that left arm, strong gaze over the left shoulder first, and then gently drape your head over your right shoulder, neck, release. Keep the half bind at the left arm, please. Slowly begin to rise. Sweep the right arm up and over, reverse triangle. It's not about depth, it's about creating length and space. Bend your right knee, bring your right fingertips to the ground, baby on the inside of the thigh. Softly float open, half moon, left arm reaches for the sky. Trust, your leg takes you through many steps. Just bring your awareness onto that horizontal axis and begin to trust yourself. Find your center, it is there. Fingertips come to the ground, close the left hip. Slowly place the left foot on the ground, slight outward rotation of the toes, heel toe the right foot out. Deep Parsvottanasana, you're in your forward fold. Press up onto the ball of the left foot gently, bend the knees, releasing the left knee to ground, left palm stays to earth, reach your right arm high. Space from palm to palm, space across the width of the front body. Tuck your left toes under, pick the knee up, keep reaching up for space. And gently bring that left knee back down. Inhale, reach both palms high, square lunge. Exhale, twist to the right, squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale, reach for the sky. These movements engaging pelvic floor muscles by default. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, reach both arms high. Exhale, twist to the right. Pause, left palm can come over the right knee, press palm and knee into each other, and open the twist. Inhale, sweep that arm past your thigh, right arm, bring the palms to meet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left palm comes to the ground, and softly take that right leg back, foot to the earth, reach your right arm up and over, and find your still point. The internal muscles of the body will continuously try and find stasis, so they will begin to turn on naturally as you find these shapes. And after a while, the shapes will become easy because the muscles have found themselves buried deep in the body. Sometimes we're not aware of them, we don't use them often, but now we do. Reach that right arm high, float the right leg parallel to the earth, and find your deep transverse. May feel wobbly at first, but over time, I assure you, they will turn on and become stronger. Bend your right knee, reach for your right foot and bow the body, completely optional. Palms to ground, knee to earth, nice undercut, and rolling cat and cow. Really enjoying big, drawn out breaths. Changing the direction. Downward facing dog. Walking your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, hands to shins lengthen. Exhale, deeper forward fold if baby allows and you don't feel constriction in the throat or heartburn. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, rise. Exhale, Samasthiti Tadasana, hands to heart center. Beautiful. We're going to do a series with our chairs. I hope you saw the message on the group. You can use the bottom end of the table or a chair. Please flip the chair so that the back of the chair is at the front of your mat. And hopefully it has stability. You can use a bed as well. So you can use the surface of a bed, a thing of a couch, anything that you have, but a chair is great. Beautiful. Place your hands on the back of your chair and start to walk back. Separate your feet as wide as the mat. Push your hands into the top back of the chair or the bed. From here, lengthen the spine first. Hug baby into the spine slightly, and then drop the heart just a little and find the stretch through the shoulders. Relax your neck. Deep breaths, pressure of the palms on the back of the chair. Keep exploring length. Press the creases of the hips back. Reach the length through the side body. You can deepen through the shoulders if the body gives you space. Bend your knees. Place your hands on the seat of the chair and slowly rise. Roll the shoulders up. Relax your palms by your side. Beautiful. Bring your feet almost together. This is going to be more challenging. Place both hands on the chair so that the spine is long. Reach your right leg back. Keep the hips square. Heel level with the hips. Close the right hip. Instead of spinning it open, close the right hip. Press strongly through the back of the right heel. If you have your balance and you feel good, bring your hands up to the top of the back of the chair and find a full warrior 3. Now this helps to release the round ligaments. It creates a deep internal strength in the body, but it's also going to burn the hamstrings if your hamstrings are super tight at the moment. We're finding deep stabilizing muscles here. Gaze is down. Take another long breath. And bend the left knee. Place the right foot to the ground. Place your hands back on the seat of the chair. Push away. Roll the heads and the shoulders up. Sigh it out and relax. Close your eyes and feel. Place both hands back on the chair. Press the palms firmly into the chair. Don't collapse the arms. Push up between the shoulder blades. Firm up into the right leg and lift the left leg back. Toes rotate exactly down and you're not spinning the hip open. Feel like you're closing the hips. So narrow in between hip bone to hip bone. If you feel strong here, place your hands on top of your chair and hold. If not, keep your hands on the chair. We're building strength and integrity through our full structure. The uterus is relatively relaxed, but we're engaging powerfully through the legs. This also helps to stabilize the pelvic and the sacroiliac joints, but it could be challenging on those joints. So release if you're feeling tweaks. One more long breath here. Soften the right knee. Place the left foot on the ground. Place both hands on the seat of the chair. Push away from the chair, rise. Roll the heads and the shoulders up. And sigh it out. Beautiful. Flip the chair around. Now, depending on what kind of chair you have, if it's a rolly chair, just be mindful. You might have to brace it, whatever. You're going to take your left foot forward and your right foot back into a warrior 1 foundation. And then you'll need to find your place with your chair. Press your hands into the top of the chair and really root back through the right foot. Then press into the ball of the left foot. Now from here. And Sarah, I want you to feel into this. So the lower back, you can see my lower back is following too much. Maxine, because of your flexibility, you could consider this as well. The top of your pubic bone, pull it up to the base of the uterus. So you're not like spinning the butt out. Top of the pubic bone, lift it slightly to the base of the uterus and hold. That's an engaged pelvis. This helps to stabilize the pelvis and make sure that you're not twisting and torquing it, unfortunately, which will create distortions for birth. So hold that. Keep reaching the palms forward. Now push into the top of the chair and pull your chest forward. Keep the pubic bone engaged to the base of the uterus. Pull the chest forward. These are small micro movements. Now push firmer into the feet, so you're trying to traction them away from each other and keep engaging the pubic bone to the base of the uterus. This is an aligned warrior one. Remember what it feels like, so that when you go into your yoga flows, you're bringing awareness to how you need to align your body in your warrior one to create the most integrity through the structure of the body. Press up onto the ball of the right foot, step the right to meet the left, and simply pause. Step your left foot back, rotate the toes out. Warrior one foundation, and then we'll make all the adjustments. Hand to the chair, press into the right foot, pull back into the left knee. My lower back is hollowing, so I'm going to bring my pubic bone up to the base of the uterus. It's a very small movement. You'll feel the engagement across the width of the pelvis as well. And then from here, push the heels of your hands or your hands into your chair and micro lift the sternum and pull and pin the shoulder blades down the spine. Try not to wave the right knee outwards, squeeze slightly inwards, and then put more pressure into the feet as they traction away from each other. And take another 3 full body breaths. The integrity of the shape should feel pretty good. After a while, there's an easefulness that moves into the body as we found perfect alignment of the bones. The better aligned we bring the bones, the more easeful a pose becomes. Press up onto the ball of the left foot, step the left foot forward, and just take a moment. Beautiful. Step the left foot right between the legs of the chair. Step the left foot between the legs of the chair, the right foot back, and start there. Then, if you have space, move your chair forward. Keep the arms long and keep the spine long. We're creating space in the body. If you wish, and you've got rungs in your chair, you can take the palms lower or even lower onto the back of the chair for you, Maxine, because of your flexibility. That's it. Nice, Annika, that looks good. Keep narrowing the hips. So if the right hip is skewing out, bring it in and notice what happens to the pelvis when you narrow the heads of the hips. Keep stretching through the arms, creating that beautiful space. Strength and integrity in the body as well. Can't see you completely because of the angle of the camera, but I trust that it's feeling good in your body, and that you're able to stay with the breath. Walk your hands up your chair, bend the left knee, step the right foot forward. Step the left foot back, Parsvottanasana, rotate the left toes out slightly, firm into the right foot. Begin with the arms high. If it feels right for you, you can take your palms lower and onto the back of the chair or around the chair, holding on whatever sort of chair you have, make it work for you, and then find your length and extension. Remember to engage. Push into the ball of the right foot, the heel of the left, and then draw the left hip forward slightly. When you found the alignment in the body, it feels really good. It feels as though everything can settle and lengthen. Walk your palms back up your chair, bend the right knee, gently step. Relax your arms by your side, close your eyes, just feel.
Keeping the chair wherever it works for you, but you want the seat of the chair facing you. So if you have the space, you'll actually spin the chair so that when you step on your mat, you step wide and then you can walk your hands forward. However, it just depends on what space you have in your room. I can also demonstrate this way where I'm straddling my mat, feet either side, depends on the floor that you have as well. So now you've got a very wide-legged forward fold, wider, even wider, because that, yes, now we're creating space. So this shape in birth can work magic. That looks good, Annika. It literally can work magic in the body. There's a forward lean. You're creating space through the back of the pelvis. You're relieving the round ligaments. And the round ligaments can sometimes create tension patterns and the baby struggles to move down. So it can also feel sturdy, good. It can help you with your breath. It can help you to come into your center and to feel like you're powerful, which we are. And obviously the pelvis has to accommodate our baby. Sometimes it doesn't always work, but all of these movements can sometimes help to create that space that we see. One more long breath here. Good. Press into the palms into the chair first, bend the knees. Gently bring the feet towards each other. Press away from the chair. Lengthen through the spine as you rise. Exhale. Samastiti Tadasana. Close your eyes and just feel. There's something to be said for these space-making postures. Now, if you have a scarf or a strap or a blanket or anything close by, please grab it. It's really helpful for this. We're going to do Mahamudra, which now opens the throat chakra as well. Please come to sitting. Place your right foot in the inner left thigh and bring the strap around your left foot. Hold the strap at the base, right close to the foot, and then slide your hands up the strap and pull back slightly so that everything's up and straight and there's real length through that left leg. So you might start here, but now you're elongating the spine and slowly bringing the palms back. Hold the strap strongly with the arms straight, the spine lifted as much as possible. Your Mahamudra is a pumping through the thyroid gland. It's so important to sustain a good pregnancy. Take a deep inhale and a long exhale breath. Keep the body lengthened. Now, I may feel counterintuitive with the breath, but follow me and feel. Inhale, tuck your chin strongly into the base of your neck. Feel the breath through the throat. Exhale, look up, release the throat, lift the chin. Inhale, pull on the strap strongly, cobra action or half forward. Bring the chin to the chest powerfully, spread between the shoulder blades. Exhale, Mahamudra, open the throat. Inhale, final time, tuck the chin strongly. Exhale, open. And then slowly bring the chest forward, gaze still to the sky. Release the strap, place your hands on the ground, and gently release the head and simply feel. That was a strong activation through the energy centers of the throat. We have to be our own best advocates in birth. But it can be overwhelming. Sometimes there's so much going on in birth rooms, particularly if you're in a hospital environment. And that overwhelm can slow the labor down. So we want to be able to open our throats when needed and close our throat when needed. Finding our voice and speaking out. And sometimes moving into that deep pool of resourced quiet, where we meet ourselves in our most powerful vibration.
Because regardless of any romantic ideals you might have about birth, slowly rise. It is a powerful experience, and it will take you to your deepest places where you have to dig deep. And slowly extend the right leg out, left foot into the inner right thigh. So although we can have calm births, most of us at some point have to go to the place where we meet rage, we meet joy, we meet the hardest parts of ourselves, and we have to sometimes go very deep to find our power. It's just what birth is. So I like the idea of all these orgasmic births, but in reality, the world isn't like that. It sometimes takes a long time to really understand what orgasm is after all. So hold the strap and slowly, slowly, slowly move yourself back. Keep the arms long and lift through the chest. So you almost feel as though you're cobra actioning the heart forward. Keep holding the strap powerfully. Take a natural breath here. Keep the spine long, the right leg engaged. On your next inhale, strongly tuck your chin. Keep the spine long. Tuck the chin. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the chin. And put even exhale out of the mouth. Inhale is through the nose. Chin comes to chest. Feel the space between the shoulder blades. Hold strong. Exhale. Open the throat. Inhale, strong tuck. Mahamudra, open the throat. Release the strap. Shift the weight forward. Hands come to the ground. Relax the neck and feel. The affirmation, I am strong. I will meet whatever arises in birth. But also acknowledging that we don't know what the journey will be like. Each birth different. And therefore, we have to embrace the unknown. Walking your hands back. Gently come into your natural cross-legged seated position. Take a few deep breaths as you close your eyes, absorbing, breathing, feeling. Feeling deeply grateful for this journey into the unknown. What a privilege. Taking deep and light breaths now. And as you surround your baby with light, on the back of those light breaths, find the color that resonates deepest for you and baby. And draw that color in. It is iridescent, candescent, glowing and bright, clear and so pure. Bring that color on the back of light breaths and surrounding your baby in your chosen color, or maybe it's baby's chosen color. This is your secret signal during a busy day, taking a few of these light breaths and surrounding your baby in the color that best resonates with the two of you. It's just a reminder to baby, I'm here, just busy. Life is happening, but I am aware. I am close to you. I am thinking of you every moment of the day, and I'm bringing this color to surround you, just to remind me and you through the busyness that we are connected, we are together. Final 2 deep breaths, breathing in that color. Seeing its clarity as though looking at the sun through stained glass windows. We are light beings. Placing your palms over your heart and feeling. Do you feel that harmony of mind, thought, and feeling? Brain space, head space, and heart space. And then gently, womb space, we are in coherence. And we are whole. Or cosmic brother, or radiance and vibrations are from the ground of our being. And our outer space within us. May presence. Namaste. Please take your Shavasana. Take your time with it. So much love to you all. Have a beautiful day.